Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. In this video, we're going to go over pride again. And I think the Lord has just been speaking to me specifically about it, but I know this word could help someone else. But I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. This morning, the Lord showed me harvest pride. And the first thing that came to mind was, we shall reap a harvest if we faint not. And that's Galatians 6:9. But also, it made me think of working in our own strength to allow our harvest to come to pass. It's not about our own strength. It's not about what we can do. It's not by anything that we have done. We can have 100 great days of praying and fasting, but that is not the reason that the Lord brings anything to pass. He promised us from the beginning. He's already orchestrated this entire thing. It is not by our strength. It is not by anything that we have done. It is by His grace. For we are not saved by works, we are saved by grace. And the thing is, with pride, you think that it is something that you have done. Like, it boasts your flesh up in thinking that you are above and you are mighty and you are high, and in reality you are not. It is by the Lord's strength. We are what we are by the Lord's grace, by His strength, by His mercy. And what pride does is it puts up this mask, like the mask of, this was me. The mask of, what do you mean? I spent all these months doing this. I worked so hard. Like, I literally did all of this. And this is the production of what my hands have done. No, that's exactly not it. Pride literally creates this barrier of thinking that you are God, that you have done something that it is something that you have done to be deserving of what was given by God. And I think what the Lord is trying to say is, excuse me, our pride could be the very thing in the way of us reaping what He is trying to bring forth. Because we could have, it could be the set time, and the set time is still the set time, but the Lord wants us to be fully equipped to handle the harvest that He is bringing. It wouldn't make sense for example, it wouldn't make sense for us to start plucking up the wheat when it's not even ready for it to be wheat. And that's the same thing with the Lord's promises and the harvest that He's trying to bring to us. If we are not fully equipped to handle and to delicately take care of this harvest, we could easily destroy it. We could easily mess it up. And the Lord doesn't want that. He's gifted us this promise. He's gifted us these things so that we could take care of it. Like, He is our shepherd. We are to be a good shepherd of the things that He gives to us. Because we don't want to destroy the blessing. We don't want to make an idol out of the blessing. We don't want to mishandle the blessing. We don't want to do any of those things that could potentially just mess up the harvest that we worked all these months, weeks, years, whatever time frame it may be. We don't want to just let all that go to waste because our pride and our ego and our selfishness and all of the things that keep us in the flesh deter us from what the Lord is giving us. The Lord is gracious. It's so hard to not want the praise when it is given. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with other people praising you, but when you let the praise get to being the driving force of what you do and how you do things and why you do things, that's when pride is stepping in. And today it's like, I'll give you an example, because literally, so I work in the educational field, and it's like there's always eyes on us. There's literally always, you're being watched by students, you're being watched by faculty, by staff, by administrators, by the principal. You're being watched. And of course, you want to make a good impression. You want to showcase that you're doing a great job, and you're handling the students correctly, and you're responding correctly to situations. But it becomes very taxing trying to put on this front as if everything is all right all the time. Like, I literally I know that everything is not all right, but I want to showcase that, you know, I got it, that you guys have you guys have been placed in good hands, and I'm not going to destroy anything, and I'm not going to go about this the wrong way. But it's like, literally, you have to put on this kind of show. And when you don't have things all together, it feels like it's literally, oh my gosh, what is she doing as a teacher? What is she doing as a staff? Like, and sometimes I get really caught up in that, in my appearance of how I'm handling things. Everything's great, everything's smooth. Oh, I have to be a little bit more stern here, or I have to be a little bit more strict here. And then it gets into this, like, okay, I think she might be watching, so I'm gonna go a little stricter. Like, it's hard when pride literally tries to be first. That's why it says the first shall be last and the last shall be first. I can't think of anything else. I feel like I'm rambling, but I know this is, it's a word, I don't even know. Let the Lord be with us all. See y'all later.